you've made a change to your Wi-Fi network, had a new router installed, or moved house with a new internet connection, then when you open the Sonos app, you'll see a screen that looks something like this, telling you that Sonos and your mobile device must be on the same network. Let's fix it. Now this means that you'll need to reconnect your Sonos system to your new router or Wi-Fi network, so let's see how it's done. Now, in theory, you could just factory reset your speakers one by one and then reconnect them to a new network, but be aware that this will erase all data from the Sonos speaker. So this is going to delete things like registration information, content saved to my Sonos, and music services from a Sonos product. So if you've collected up playlists and that kind of thing, then you probably might want to try and avoid a full factory reset and leave that as a final resort. However, if you don't use these or you're happy to start from fresh, then the factory reset is normally the simplest way to get everything up and running again. Now feel free to use the timestamps on screen now or the chapters in the description below to skip forward to find out how to perform a factory reset. Otherwise, let's take a look at how to reconnect your Sonos speakers to a network without factory resetting them. Now, first things first, guys, this comes with a big disclaimer. Because everyone's Sonos setups will vary with different network configurations, and perhaps some of you guys have even got IP filters or blockers, power line adapters, and all sorts of things. We will cover the main scenarios in this video, but if you have a more complex setup, you might find it easier to get in contact with Sonos Direct, who will be able to look into your system and give you a full diagnostic and resolution. But if your setup is relatively standard, then give one of the following examples a go. Now, if you've got any tips or you want any advice, then let us know down in the comments below, and hopefully we can all help the community out. So let's start with your fairly typical wireless setup example then, where you might have a couple of Sonos speakers that were previously all connected wirelessly to your old Wi-Fi network. So first of all, you need to connect the phone or the tablet that you use the Sonos app on to the new Wi-Fi network that you want the Sonos speakers to connect to. And a quick side note, this cannot be done on the app on a Mac or PC. This has to be on a mobile or tablet. Next, open up the Sonos app. Now we're using the S2 app here, so if you're on the S1 app, then things might look slightly different, but the fundamentals are still the same. So after the app opens up, plug your Sonos speaker or speakers into mains power, and after a few seconds, you should see this screen with a message along the top of the screen that reads, Sonos and your mobile device must be on the same network. Let's fix it. Now from here, we want to tap this message, or you can also go to the settings tab and tap one of the prompts that appear, either unable to find your Sonos system or update your network settings. Now from here, it really is as simple as just following the instructions to complete the setup. So firstly, you'll get a message confirming that your device is connected to whatever your new Wi-Fi network is called, and then you'll want to tap on Update Network. Now it will then ask that all of your Sonos products are powered on, and then tap Find System. The app will begin searching for your Sonos products, and in this example, we're using a single Sonos one, which the app has now found. Next, we'll hit select and let the app do its thing. And after a few seconds, and similar to the initial Sonos speaker setup, the app will get the speaker to play a chime in order for it to connect to your device. So just hit continue and wait for the app and speaker to connect. Again, after a few seconds, the app will then ask you to check that the speaker is flashing white and green and prompt you to press either the join button, or if you're using a slightly older speaker, this might be the play or pause button on the speaker. Now, a few seconds later, the connection will be established, and then we just need to enter the Wi-Fi password for the new Wi-Fi network and connect. Now, this might take a minute or two, so just be patient. Now, once connected, you'll get a message on the app to say that your new Wi-Fi network has been added as a trusted network for your system. Hit done, and your Sonos speaker should then bring across the rest of your Sonos speakers onto the new network with all of your saved information intact and ready to continue to use like normal. However, if for some reason this doesn't work, then you've got your options there to reboot and so on. Now, if you want to, rather than disconnecting your old network and Wi-Fi, installing the new one and then setting the Sonos speakers up on the new Wi-Fi network, you can just drag all of your Sonos speakers from the old network to the new one. So let's say, for example, that you've just got a new Wi-Fi provider and a new router that's just been installed, but you also still have your old network that is currently still set up and running. Now you can just connect your phone or tablet to the new network, then open the Sonos app and follow the in-app instructions that we've just covered to transfer all of the Sonos speakers from the old network over to the new one. And then once complete, simply turn off the old router and unplug it. So that's how to reconnect to a new router and Wi-Fi network if your speakers are connected wirelessly. But what about if you have a Sonos setup that uses a wired connection via an Ethernet cable running straight from your router to the back of your speaker? Well, in this instance, we simply need to make sure our phone or tablet is again connected to the new network that we wish to use, and then we need to connect our Sonos speaker to the new router via an Ethernet cable. Then simply just open up the Sonos app and follow the instructions to set the speaker up on the new network. And finally, what about for those of you out there who are using a Sonos Boost that connects to your router to create a dedicated network for your Sonos system? Now, if that's you and your Sonos system involves a Boost, you'll simply need to wire the Boost via an Ethernet cable to your new router to get connected. So start by plugging the Boost into the new router via Ethernet and opening up the Sonos app, again making sure that your phone or tablet is already connected to the new network. After doing so, your Sonos app should identify the Boost, but the speakers on the system might not yet be identifiable as they are likely still using old network information. So to reconnect these speakers, you need to individually reboot them one by one by unplugging them for 10 seconds and then plugging them back in. After a few seconds, they will reconnect to the Boost on the new network and will show a solid white light and will reappear in the Sonos app. Now, if you're unsure on how to reboot a Sonos speaker, we'll quickly cover this with instructions on screen now for you to follow. So for all products except for the Move, Roam and Roam SL, start by unplugging the power cord and waiting 10 seconds. Next, reconnect the power cord and allow 1 minute for the product to boot up. For the Sonos Move, start by taking the Move off of the charging base, then hold the power button for at least 5 seconds or until the status light turns off. Secondly, wait 10 seconds before pressing the power button or placing the Move back onto its charging base. And finally, to reboot the Roam or Roam SL, start by disconnecting the Roam from the charging cables and remove it from any wireless chargers. Next, hold the button on the back of the Roam for at least 5 seconds until you hear the power off tone and the light above the Sonos logo turns off. Again, wait 10 seconds and then press the button on the back of the Roam to turn it back on. As previously mentioned, we understand that this can be a bit of a challenging process depending on the complexity of your particular setup, and there are a number of setup variations that might not make this process as straightforward as you'd like it to be, but hopefully these steps have helped you out. Now let's chat about how to factory reset a Sonos speaker. Factory resetting your Sonos speaker is a straightforward process that we'd recommend doing if you're selling your speaker or if there's a bug that can't be resolved by any other means. But just to be clear, a factory reset will erase all data from the Sonos speaker, deleting registration information, content saved to My Sonos, and music services from a Sonos product. So essentially, the speaker will be like new after performing a factory reset, as if you've just powered it on for the first time. So just be aware of that before you go ahead with this process. Now, if you have a number of Sonos speakers in your setup, then you'll need to follow the factory reset process for each speaker in your setup. So let's start with how to factory reset all Sonos products other than the Move, Roam and Roam SL, as these follow a slightly different process that we'll cover afterwards. So for all Sonos products except for the Move, Roam and Roam SL, start by closing the Sonos app on your phone, tablet or computer if you're currently using it. Next, unplug the power cord and leave it unplugged for at least 10 seconds. Secondly, press and hold the join button, or if your product is older and doesn't have a join button, you can instead press and hold the play, pause or mute button while reconnecting the power. Continue holding the join or play pause button until the light flashes orange and white. The light will then eventually start flashing green when the process is complete and the product is ready to be set up. This usually takes a few seconds. Now, once it's flashing green, you can add your Sonos product back to your Sonos system by following the instructions in the Sonos app. For the Sonos Move, start by closing the Sonos app on your phone, tablet or computer if you're currently using it. Next, take the Move off the charging base and press and hold the power button on the back for at least 5 seconds to power it off. Now you'll hear a chime and the status LED on the top will turn off. So after waiting about 10 seconds or so, while holding the join button, press and release the power button. Now if your Move's battery is not charged and won't power on, then you can place it on the charging base while holding the join button instead. But either way, continue holding the join button until the light on the top flashes orange and white. The light will then flash green when the process is complete and your Sonos Move is now ready to be set up by following the instructions in the app. And finally, for the Sonos Roam or Roam SL, Start by closing the Sonos app on your phone, tablet or computer if you're currently using it. And start by pressing and holding the power button on the back of your Roam for 5 seconds to power it off. You'll hear a chime and the status LED on the front will turn off. Now, after waiting 10 seconds or so, you need to hold down the play pause button and also press and release the power button on the back of the Roam. Now continue holding the play pause button until the light on the front flashes orange and white. The light will then flash green when the process is complete and your Sonos Roam is now ready to be set up. So there you have it, that's how to factory reset any Sonos speaker. Now if you guys need any further assistance, we do offer free tech support to customers who have purchased from us, so if that's you then feel free to get in touch. Now if you haven't purchased through us and you're still having trouble, then try reaching out to the retailer you purchased from or submit a diagnostics report to Sonos through the Sonos app. And don't forget, for any questions or queries, drop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to answer them. If not, hopefully the SHS community will do so. Thank you guys very much for watching and we'll see you all in the next video.